Welcome to the weekly wrap-up show. Myself and Rhett. Rhett, how are you doing?
Fantastic.
I haven't turned Colton's mic on yet because, you know, he does bring a lot of heat. I wanted to ask you, should we punish him a little bit for not listening to us?
How did he not listen to us?
How many times have we told him certain things and he never listens to what we've told him?
A few.
About the same problem that kind of is all about this whole thing. You know, just listening to, you know, the old men over here that have, you know, that are currently at the show. You don't get what I'm saying either, do you?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I do.
Hello, Colton.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
How are you feeling,
Thanks.
buddy? Is your pussy doing okay?
Yeah, my bussy feels all right. That's my back pussy.
Tender.
Yeah.
Wait, you Gene Lasker over there?
What's not? Oh, no, bussy, like a back pussy or a boy pussy, a bussy.
I thought you were trying to sound like Gene Lasker.
How about it?
Thought you were accusing Gene Lasker of having a bussy.
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah, come on, man.
In fact, Lasker and I might have something in the works.
Oh, here we go. Brett, are you ready for this? He's probably getting.
Always.
He's probably leaving our show.
No.
He don't want to be third fiddle anymore.
No, I like being third fiddle over here. I enjoy this show. This is my second favorite show I do of the week.
Okay, so
okay, actually, let me rephrase this. It's my favorite live show that I do of the week.
Well, this show, I mean, Lummy, if we can be intellectually honest, this show isn't his baby.
No, technically we invited him back in the day. We wanted to include him on the beginning stages of this whole thing, so it would be all our babies. But Colton kind of...
I was working a construction Real Deal Don O'Neill job at the time.
Yeah, and you also, you know, threw some hissy fits on different stuff. But I know what you're saying, Red. Yeah, I mean, you know, his baby is Loner and Stoner.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the plug. Get it every Wednesday right now, I think, is when it gets dropped. So that confuses me in itself, some days on which it drops. Some days it drops on Tuesdays, some days on Wednesdays, some days on Thursdays. Just follow me, Colton BTLS. I'll promote it every time it drops.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. I mean, just realistically follow the Bubba Army Twitter account, and it will be right there.
Yeah, I guess that would be the main one, that too.
Because do you post anything else on your Twitter?
Here and there. I was on a kick for a little bit posting when the Copa America was happening, and these great fans of Copa America were bum rushing the Hard Rock Stadium. I was on that kick for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. If you guys want maybe once a month to get some inside information, follow Colton then. Seems like he's probably not going to post until the World Cup comes back.
I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. Colton BTLS. Thank you, Lemmy.
Yeah, there you go. See, Red and Red puts out his his big time podcast too.
Oh yeah, big time. Best of the Bay winner. 2019.
Was it?
It sure was.
Wow.
Sure as shit was.
Is that the Cannon Fire podcast?
Sure
correct?
is, buddy.
And that can be found also everywhere, or no?
Yes, sir. And with video on YouTube. Anywhere you download a podcast with video on YouTube.
YouTube, same thing. Cannon Fire podcast.
Yep. And social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Cannon Fire Podcast. Best place to go for updates on the Bucks. And, of course, Tampa Bay Buccaneer news as it happens.
But don't forget all of our great podcasts that we put out all week. You can get that anywhere that you normally download your podcast. Or you can just go to Bubba Army HQ and download it all right there. Speaking of the best of the Bay... I mean, congratulations, Red. I didn't know you won that back in the day.
Yes, sir.
I know.
I was working at Cox at the time, and I was the only motherfucker in there who won it, and they didn't add me on the list. They had like a giant banner that said, "Congratulations to all of our Best of the Bay winners," and I was not on there.
You should have fucking printed out a piece of paper on a regular standard 8x11 and snapped it on there.
Yeah, there's a segment. I have it somewhere, but they were really shit-talking me on Calta's show one morning. About how I was just a promo guy who pretended to be a radio guy and, you know, nominated myself to be on Best of the Bay. Because at the time, I think it was like my mom and other Bone listeners had nominated me in like Best Up-and-Coming Radio, whatever.
And sorry, buddy.
I remember they were reading my name off because they do a segment every year where they read the nominees for Best of the Bay and they determine who's like a joke and who isn't. So they got to my name. And yeah, had nothing but terrible things to say about me. So when I won the award, and I went to go pick it up. I was still working for Cox at the time. I wore a Mike Calta Show polo. So I took my pictures with my plaque with a Mike Calta Show shirt on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And that was for the best podcast, right?
Yeah, 2019.
See, now I thought I was going to be, finishing second 3 times in a row. Going to be the cool guy that actually maybe placed in the last in here, but you're a big-time winner. Put me to shame.
Big time.
But, if you do want to get on there and support us, I know Bubba's he really wants to pretty much put it in everyone's face. Go to BTLS411.com. BTLS411.com. You can see Vote for Us on the Best of the Bay, and then you can go down and you will see all the links that you can get in there from, best radio show to the best store staff to the best barber, attorney. So get on there. And Charlie Chief 215, $20 on the super chat. Thank you. Get on there, vote for us. Really, let's stick it to them. Please. 249.
Good morning, guys. Hey, I was listening this morning when Bubba was talking about the documentary. Is there going to be, you have to pay for that?
Dave from West Palm, I believe, right?
No, it's 249.
Oh.
Who is this, sir?
248.
248. Bubba Dreams of Being 2X.
Oh, my bad.
Will you have to pay for it? Yeah, Bubba was saying if you do go to the Tampa theater, I think he was trying to say maybe $20, but it will be available to download. I don't think he has a set price yet, but he said you would download all 3 at one time, and it would be obviously one price.
Okay, so it's not going to be available like on a Netflix view thing. You actually got to go download it and all that.
As of right now, yeah, it still could get picked up on a Netflix, and sometimes those documentaries even start out on like a Apple or a Amazon Prime or one of those things,
right?
And then they usually can get picked up depending on how many you sell. But yeah, that's how you would do it in the beginning.
Hey, you guys doing a great job.
Thank you, Bubba Dreams.
Colton. See you.
That's it.
All right, buddy. See ya.
Did he say minus Colton?
I think he said and Colton.
And Colton, come on, man. It's Bubba Dreams being 2X.
I appreciate it. He's a cool guy. That's why I just wasn't sure. I have some heat right now, so I get it.
Well, your heat kind of died down.
Yeah, you guys were able to figure that out in the last segment.
All in the matter of like a week and a half, you had heat in Warsaw, Indiana. You had heat here in Tampa when you come home, and that's the only heat I know about. Who knows in your private life? But
I think my private life has been heat free. I think.
Well, that's good.
I think I'm trying to kind of replay the last week. I think it's been good.
But let's just think about obviously I want to get into. I had a couple questions because you hung up on us. You big timed us on our last show.
Oh, I don't know what happened because I thought you guys hung up on me. In fact, we were driving. I think we just got into Michigan when it call dropped, or you thought I hung up, and I thought you hung up on me. But I turned to Shelby and I go, "Well, I guess they're done with me." I felt like a used, washed-up whore. You just used me and fucking left me.
I don't believe that story either, but yeah, it was pretty disappointing because I had a couple extra questions which we'll get into.
And I was hoping to actually go into the dispensary and you guys listen into my eavesdrop on my interaction at the dispensary.
Sounds riveting. Thank God we hung up. I wanted to ask you though, how were you feeling this morning and last night? I know that you sent some text messages to Bubba. You didn't get back to me whether he texted you back or not, so I'm guessing he did not text you back. Were you nervous coming in today?
It's been a roller coaster. This week has been a roller coaster. Obviously, I've been riding the high of the View having, probably about 500,000 views if you include Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So I've been riding that high, feeling good. Bubba's been playing it a lot on the show, so I'm like, hell yeah, he's loving the content. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I gotta repost it to TikTok because I got it flagged.
Why?
I said
you used the Iraqi term?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
I said white trash from Indiana.
Mommy, white trash and Iraqi in the same post?
Hey, I was trying to go big.
Dude.
It was over a minute. That means you get monetized.
Yeah, but you're okay.
We've been getting everything demonetized. I would have thought by now Iraqi and white trash would have been towards the top of the list of stuff we couldn't say.
It wasn't. It just was demonetized. It wasn't blocked. So I just said, "There's no point. I'll change it up," because it says Iraqi in the obviously in the subtitles.
Be honest. Did you put Trump in the caption?
No.
Okay.
That's a good one. I should have. No, I didn't. I think I flagged for the white trash part.
So because of that, though, I've been feeling, good. I've been riding that video high.
Oh, you were ready to walk in here on Friday like the cock of the walk, huh?
A couple days ago, I was.
That's what I'm saying. I could tell when talking to you, you kind of had this like I'm better than you attitude.
Okay, no, that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're fucking lying.
I was waiting for you to cancel us on for Friday since you were probably planning your new show with Gene Lasker, and you're like, hey man, Bubba right now loves me. I could probably easily just say, hey,
Okay, you're spreading lots of rumors, of which a lot of different places are going to pick it up and run with it, and you know that. Lasker and I do not have a show planned. We have something planned, but not show. I was feeling good, but not better than anybody else.
Content?
Yeah, we'll get a little something.
Okay.
Hopefully it's content.
Yeah, Lasker and I got a little. Yes, it's going to be for content. We got a little content we're planning. I shouldn't say planned. We are in the midst of planning it.
Perfect.
But yeah, so I was feeling good this week up until this whole union fee deal, or union rep deal.
Your little misunderstanding that you said happened yesterday, I believe, on the after show, the quick fire after show.
Yeah. So this is what happened. I heard earlier this week, it had nothing to do with me, but I heard earlier this week that Seth was going to be the union rep, and that they were kind of making it an on-air type bit. So I took that myself.
Now, was that on the Loner, or not the Loner Center? Was that on the Clement Kush
I believe
podcast?
So. Yes,
okay.
so. I believe so, yes. So I kind of took that and ran with it. Like we talked about on the main show, I'm not one to ask for money. I do things for the betterment of the brand. But Bubba specifically said that he was going to get me a little something. And I know you even verified that and brought it up to him today. So Bubba said he was going to get me a little bit of something. So now, at that point, my eyes are set on money. Not saying it's deserved or anything, but once you're told you're going to get something, at that point, you're kind of determined to that.
And I'm going to have to disagree with you on something. I wasn't going to bring it up on the main show just because we were running short on time, but you are money aggressive sometimes.
No.
Yes.
I'm no.
It's okay, Colton.
That's wrong. Once somebody tells me they're going to give me money, then I become money aggressive.
That's
but
what I'm saying. No. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what
fair.
I'm trying to, because you're
that's
like, fair. I won't bother. But if someone owes you or tells you that you will ask and ask.
Agreed.
But you know what? I have said to you, it can be a good thing.
And I agree with that.
On it.
I agree with that. But I'm not money aggressive in the sense that I'm like, hey, Bubba, I just did that video for you. How about you break me off something? Hey, Bubba, I just did, the Latin Sons event. Break me off something. Hey, Bubba, I just did, the Raymond James Morgan Wallen event. Break me off something. Like, I'm not constantly having my hand out. That's not me.
Yeah, you're just keeping notes. But
once I was told that, you got money coming your way, then yeah,
that's what I meant.
hand did open up.
I meant if you're, but, you do know Bubba's going to pay you.
Yeah, correct.
But
I will say.
Yesterday, he was really pissed off.
Correct.
And I can verify even after the mics were off, he was pissed off.
And I don't know if maybe like the whole union rep thing that I heard on Clement Kush, I don't know if maybe that I shouldn't have went through Seth. Okay, got it. Me trying to make a bid out of it and do the union rep. I heard Bubba even mentioning, because I mentioned to Seth, I'll give you 5%, blah, blah, blah. So I get it. I completely get it. But I will say maybe it would have went differently had it been approached more of a bit on air rather than a nagging off air. I don't know. I'm just speculating after the fact, right?
Uncle Eric, $20 on the Cash App.
Woo, thank you, Uncle Eric.
Regardless, what I'm getting at is I should have handled it myself with Bubba off the air. Every time he says he's going to pay me, he pays me. Yes, it may take a couple days. No big deal. Like he said, I'm fortunate to be living, I shouldn't say fortunate to live with my parents, but you get it, to where I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, direct deposit to direct deposit, if you will. So I should have just kept it off the air, talked to Bubba when I got here on Friday, and that's that. So apologies to everybody involved. I do think it was a slight miscommunication, though. Yeah.
Brett, what's your feeling on this whole situation?
I'm not in it at all. I'm out of it.
You don't want to even drop what you're thinking?
I want nothing to do with it.
Well, I mean, listen.
See, right now I'm enjoying the benefits of what I like to call the heat transfer system. So I'm not saying a fucking word.
So you just want to keep Big E7375 $10 super chat. Colton, can I get a 5% on this back? That's cute, Big E.
50 cents.
I get that, Rhett. I just wasn't sure if you thought Colton handled the whole situation correct.
I don't know.
Are you just gonna pretty much Secret Service me now?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the Macho Man. I plead the fifth. I literally, I understand that.
There's procedures in place that you got to go through.
Right.
Do you think?
I think going to Bubba wouldn't have been a bad move.
For sure.
Yeah, I think 100%. Talking to Bubba would have saved you a ton of the trouble. But
and I agree. Me making it a bit and trying to go through the quote unquote union rep, which is, let's be real here, guys. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
It just started this week. This whole union rep thing. It's a bit. It's not real. He's not really the union rep for us employees.
Yeah, and I also completely understand. I know I'm just fence sitting here, but I also completely understand your point of view of wanting to keep stuff off of his plate. Like, he's got a lot going on. You don't want to text him. You don't want to badger him or anything like that, too. So I can get that side of it.
And we can also say, let's be also real, kudos to Seth for being able, one thing that I think he does really well is him and Bubba's on-air banter and being able to communicate things with Bubba on the air, I think is good. So,
but you're thinking at that time, you're like, all right, I got this bit going on. I'm going to keep this bit up, and Bubba loves me. I'm feeling so good. The video's at like 500,000, and there's nothing I can do wrong. So let me put myself into a couple more bits, get a little more airtime. Listen, I'm moving the needle. Bubba sees I'm moving the needle.
No, not really.
More Colton.
No, not how I was looking at it.
I'm waiting for you to turn in your food review of just you.
No, that's
just jump on that. That whole thing too.
That's not how I was looking at it. So that's what I could see where that where that would come about, but that's not how I was looking at it. I really was looking at it from the sense of course, once I was told I was getting money, of course I want the money. I'm not making the money near I was used to. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'm struggling. It's not like I'm not feeding myself, but yeah, my budgeting and my finances are different. Let's say that. So yeah, dude, like I should have went about it differently. I should have kept it off the air. Me making it the whole union rep thing on the air. I'm fucking getting hot over here.
Yeah, getting worked up.
Yeah, but me making a union bet thing on the air, that was wrong of me. It also was probably communicated to Bubba wrong.
Yeah.
So it was just a lack of communication from me to my union rep, and I believe a lack of communication from the union rep to Bubba.
Yeah, I believe the benefit of direct communication is nothing gets lost in translation. Your tone, can obviously come a much different way. Like, I don't think you were badgering for it or anything like that, but Bubba really seemed to react like you were a crackhead, blowing his phone up or whatever, asking him a bunch of times. So I think that stuff all helps, but yeah, what you could have done better.
Yeah, you'll learn.
Live and learn.
413.
Well, this is Joe the Supermarket.
Hey, Joe the Supermarket. How's it going?
Top notch. First, I got to thank you, Rhett and Gary, for that food review. I never have an appetite, but I watched it right before my supper tray came yesterday, and I devoured the whole thing. It was the ribs that got me. Once the ribs came, that put me over the edge.
Yeah, the ribs were very surprising.
Most important, I wanted to say this last time on Wednesday when I called, but we are prayer warriors. We got to keep praying for Erica's mom, Virginia, or Tritt's mom. And thank Jesus for all he's done so far, because he's working miracles as we speak right now. So we can't let up. We got to keep praying.
Yes, and Joe, you being a big-time Christian that you are, what did you think of the Olympic opening?
I didn't watch it. I saw it when Bubba showed it, and I barely even saw it when Bubba showed it. But the blue man, he had kind of a nice voice. I didn't notice the nut hanging out until everybody else pointed that out. But the 500-pound fat-ass Jesus bitch, that was about enough.
Oh, you mean the DJ, the professional DJ?
Yeah, I hate fat women to begin with, but her fat, disgusting ass, staring at her sucks. Oh. So the main reason I called before I get sniped,
you just got sniped. Sorry, Joe. Next week. Daniel Rose, $20. Snipe Joe, the super simp, boring, B Kappa boring. Oh wow, look at that.
Now, wasn't the whole thing like more of a connection to like Greek mythology and not the Last Supper?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
that's what Brian was saying too on Thursday.
Well,
that's what I was
told. The blue guy is what's his name?
Zeus?
No, it's like Odinius or something.
So France was giving props to the Greek mythology.
I don't know what they were doing.
Listen, Brian was cool with the whole ball sack hanging out. He said that was art.
All right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that might have been a little shicky as well. But yeah, okay, I'm with you.
he said that's the French people. He said that's just how they are.
He said they're always weird.
I mean, Babyface, he came in. That's how he started the show with, the nutsack hanging out talk, and just went straight from there.
I do think he did make a good point about everyone looking to be offended now. Everybody's a victim. Everybody's got to be upset. Everybody finds something that they're going to have an issue with. And unfortunately, everybody now believes that they have an opinion that matters on everything, no matter how much they know about the topic or not. So, I think it was unfortunately some of the stereotypes that Christians hear about. They like to play victim. They look pretty bad on this one.
Yeah, like you said, everyone has their feelings are hurt very easily nowadays, and they're looking to be offended. I mean, I wouldn't say I was offended. I just was blown away that it was.
Don't be fucking offended from that.
I said I was blown away that it was during the Olympics.
Yeah, I think being offended and then being appalled that it was on the Olympics broadcast is another thing for sure.
That's like the Super Bowl happening, and you've never seen it, and then all of a sudden, Wyatt Harris $50 on the Super Chat. As my opinion is no comment, exactly.
Yeah.
My thinking was I just wasn't expecting it. Like you said, if you're watching the Super Bowl and you got a 300-pound DJ with a bunch of different people lined up next to her, men, women, whatever they are, and a blue guy, singing or doing whatever he was with a nutsack hanging out, and you're like, this is what the hell's going on here. And then you got two dudes making out or whatever. It was a little I was taken back by it.
I agree.
I'm not saying I was offended. I just wasn't expecting it at a sporting event like the Olympics.
I think that's what they were going for, though. Like, from top to bottom, every interview you hear about it from every event organizer or people who were part of the event, like that they really wanted to showcase that France is something that you just don't really expect, I guess. I guess it's outlandish. It's on all ends of the spectrum. They go above and beyond. And I think that's probably what they were going for, but definitely,
it's
definitely
the
lost
Olympics,
a lot of
man.
Definitely lost a lot of people. Yeah, it's a worldwide audience, but you want to represent your country.
Yeah, but what the fuck? It was weird, dude. It was just weird.
Yeah, they went way too artsy fartsy with it.
That's what I was trying to say.
I can't get over the Gojira part though. That video is cool as fuck.
The metal guys in the 239.
Hey, how you guys doing again? It's Berto.
Hey, what's up, Berto Perez?
That whole Olympic thing is, everybody's got their own opinion about it. Real Christians shouldn't be making any kind of remarks about it. People are who they are. They're going to do what they're going to do. Because I'm a Christian man, and you don't see me being offended. Everybody's going to judge to what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. So my whole thing is to tell your kids, this is not our beliefs, but when you grow up and you feel that belief, that's you got to answer to the higher man.
Yeah, I think it just was. The Olympics.
We got a bone.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We got a bone to pick, man. I'm a Dolphin fan. I know how Tua's high paid, but guess what, man?
High paid? He's the highest paid player in the league.
Oh, no. Berto, you're about to derail the whole show with this Tua talk. Are you sure you want to do this?
No, listen. I agree with you. He is high paid for what he does not capable to do. But I'm a real Dolphin fan. I got to support him. So hopefully one day he can bring me a Super Bowl before I die. No,
just hope that he can bring you a Super Bowl before Tyreek Hill. Otherwise.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, listen,
But, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys are doing great. Colton, I love the show, but you took the bit. I think if you would have gave him in the window and said, hey, Bubba, I want to pull this bit. Will you go with me? And then have Seth be in the dark. Even though I don't agree in that, it would have been funny. Because you and Bubba would have been on it.
Okay, noted.
Yeah, learn how to work, Colton.
So that kind of thing. No, I'm just saying that kind of thing. Because, if Bubba feels like he's getting work, he's going to be like, man, no. But it's just you got to learn how to work around.
I'm with you. If Bubba's in on the work, it makes it a successful work.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
Thanks, Berto.
And Red, man, you guys will kill it with that food review. You're going to make me go to Tampa.
There you go. It was really good.
You should. You
right,
should. That's a good-ass Cuban sandwich. I've never had anything like it ever.
Well, you got to hit Miami, man. I'm telling you, there's a little place called Little Havana in Miami by the Dolphin Stadium.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Man.
No, I'm just saying it's freaking when the lady don't even speak English.
Yeah. Hence what Lummy said.
Yeah.
All right, man. You guys have a great day.
You too, man.
I'm sorry to be quick, but I have to
good.
go deliver some crazy stuff.
See you, Berto. Yeah, probably in Little Havana. 225.
Hey, good morning, guys. Jay from New Orleans.
Hello, Jay from New Orleans.
Hey, man, first of all, I'm extremely excited to meet you guys. I'm coming down to Orlando on the 15th of November. That's my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait to meet you guys. Super excited about that. I had a quick question for Rhett, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, so the last couple of main show videos have been taken down on YouTube because of copyright violations by the Olympics. What do you have to do to get those videos back up? And is that like a tedious process or something? Or
No,
I missed yesterday's show and I wanted to go back and check it out.
No, so it's all pretty well automated through YouTube system. They've got a copyright system that picks up everything and then bans it just because they've got so many legal licenses with these companies. So the broadcast company that did the Olympics is going after any Olympic footage whatsoever. Even if you show 3-4 seconds of it, they're going to go find it. But on the YouTube back end, once that happens to one of your videos, you have the option to either dispute it, trim it out, or if it's audio, you can just mute it. So what we usually do is we trim it out. That way we don't have to mute a section of the show because then it just doesn't really make any sense. So we trim it out, and that processing can usually take anywhere between a couple of hours to like sometimes 2 or 3 days. The last couple of days when we were showing the Olympic boxing and we were showing the opening ceremony, there was a shit ton of Olympic footage that we had to trim out, unfortunately. But if you want to go find those full shows, they're all still available on Rumble, I believe.
Yes,
and I think Twitch or Twitter as well. Twitter.com/TheBubbaArmy. You can watch all the full broadcasts as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I subscribe to all those, or y'all's pages on all those platforms. So I guess it's really pretty tedious. Do you cringe whenever Bubba mentions something that you know is going to get a copyright block gimmick?
I mean, it is what it is. You know, we have the show down for a couple of hours. I know some people get upset that they can't find it, but there's so many places you can watch the show. Today, we were playing the new kickoff rule. You know, we were playing the footage from the new kickoff rule, and I won't be shocked if that gets us blocked for a couple of hours. So it is what it is. Like, I don't think it's anything that we can police too hard because you fuck up the flow of the show. Like, if we want to talk about a story and he's got the video queued up, we can watch it live and we'll figure it out later.
Gotcha. Thanks so much for taking my call, guys. Can't wait to meet you in November. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Speaking of November, Cole, we haven't talked about, your little role in this. I mean, Rhett, I know, is really looking forward to all that work he's going to have to do to set it all up, him and Macho. But Cole, and I mean, you're going to be the security guard, you and Tuttle, and possibly sleeping with Dr. Dan?
Yeah.
Bunk bed Willie?
Yeah. I don't really know how to feel about it yet.
Why? What do you mean? Aren't you just happy you're invited, Colin?
Of course. I don't know how to feel about the security part of it.
Why, you and Tuttle? I mean, you guys could be sitting outside and then go back to your little bunk beds?
Well, at first you were sleeping outside.
See?
Yeah.
And then I think now you're going to have to battle Dr. Dan for the bedroom.
And, well, Tuttle's there anyhow.
Yeah, Tuttle too.
It's got a bunk bed, right?
Bunk bed and another bed that pulls out on the bottom.
I don't got I'll get one of the beds.
Is it 6 bedrooms?
I think so, yeah.
No, I don't need to necessarily.
Maybe 5.
I'm not looking for my own room or nothing. I'm just looking for a bed or a couch to lay down on. Like, I'm not sleeping outside.
So what's the problem? What's the problem with you guys on a Friday night while we're all having fun inside? You guys are sitting out front.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah, you got to make sure that no one comes in.
Oh, security can be held from inside.
No, you got to be outside because
in-house security.
Yeah, there's in-house security. There's in-house armed security.
Bubba was talking about he wanted you outside watching. If anyone was trying to sneak in.
I'm sure I'll be outside a good amount of the time already.
He wanted you outside, watching everybody else have fun.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be outside probably for about 30 minutes every hour.
Which you didn't hear about the Shannon Burke.
Yes, I did. And Tuttle needs to stay across the room, and he can wave, but that's it.
But he's security, so do you think Tuttle's going to be able to do that? Because Tuttle can be Tuttle, and want to get in there and say hi to him and try to apologize.
No, if Tuttle's directed to not say a word to him, then he'll not say a word. I think that may have been a little bit of embellishment on Shannon Burke's behalf, just because I think the Tuttle-Shannon Burke beef has already been squashed.
Oh, no.
On the air. So
on the air, maybe.
Oh, hey, by the way, sorry if I'm being rude to you, Colton. I'm just asking you questions. A+ gases. I'm being very rude to you, so I guess my questions are just a little too. So I'll ask it in a different way. Colton.
By the way, I don't think you're being rude.
Thanks. Do you think? So you think Toto could stay away from Shando? But if you heard the segment with Shando, it doesn't sound like.
Doesn't sound like the heat's gone.
No.
I know that. I was honestly confused during that because I recall them being on the air talking about it, about how they were squashing the heat and moving forward, like not moving forward as friends, but as moving forward like without any heat.
Chief Charlie 215, $10 Secret Service thought the same thing, that they could do security from inside.
That's what I'm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe that could be a problem.
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I'll be outside about 30 minutes every hour.
Are you going to be carrying?
I mean,
carrying joints.
Yeah.
No firearms.
Yeah.
Are you?
Lummy.
We need top flight security there.
Top flight of sea of the world, Craig. Lummy, you know the answer. Okay.
239.
Yo, Lummy, Rhett, Colton, what up? Mike from Naples.
What's up, Mike from Naples?
Hey, Colton. First off, you killed it with that video.
Thank you.
And second, yo, man, get back on Bubba's good side. Get out there, man. More content, the better. We're fiending for it.
You see, you got your fan right here, Colton. He's fiending for you.
Yeah, brother. He's fiending for some other shit, too.
Man. Hey, Lummy.
Is this the guy with the hot daughters?
Rhett,
yeah, Lummy.
You get out there,
Is this the guy with the hot daughters?
I think so.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We just released our food review. Neil Malpa's here, $10. Iranian fun for Colton.
Your food review was awesome, Lummy. It really was. But still, more content, the better. We'll eat it up.
Yes, thank you, Mike. We appreciate that. We'll work on it.
What are you up to today, Mike?
Building pools, brother.
Fuck yeah. Be safe.
Be safe out there.
Mike, I do have a question for you.
I got too much money. What's up?
Do you still have a daughter at FSU?
No, I got two daughters down here in Naples.
Oh, okay. All right.
That Blitz used to always, be a perv on.
Well, how old are they now, Mike?
One's 20. I'm 40, but they're 23 and 20.
Okay.
Well, we're glad
Mike, you got some good looking daughters. I gotta say, you're not a bad looking man yourself. I've seen you. You're rugged, dude.
Yeah,
but you got some good looking girls.
He's 40. If you're interested,
he's only 40. Colton
offered himself up there.
Well, I appreciate it, Colton. You're not too bad looking yourself. No.
All right,
Mike. Mike and I got a little something. I'm coming down to Naples.
Hey, even for an Iraqi son of a bitch. Later, guys.
Oh, thank you, Mike. See, I mean, look at that. You just had it right there.
Yeah.
748, 728.
I don't know where that was going, but we're about to start sucking each other off on the air.
Yeah, I know. 724.
Hey, Mike, I like them fondled.
Lummy.
Yes, sir.
First time, long time.
Hey, man, how's it going?
I have a question for you. You guys were talking about the football game earlier, and you're not allowed to touch the kicker. Do you think, in your opinion, that might be setting the stage to have the first NFL female athlete?
Yes, I could see that. Don't touch
I
the
see
kicker.
that spot being available because, they're not going to get beat up if you're not allowed to touch them.
And the
I
kickoff's
just
a little
wanted
shorter.
your opinion on that.
Yeah, and if you look at some of the female kickers in college, they usually do that like kind of little punch, little push kick. Hit that little spot.
In your opinion, now that it's no touch kicker, how long till you think you see the first female NFL player?
2-3 years.
That soon?
Yeah. For a kicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see one of these soccer players now doing a kickoff.
I would say 5'10".
I think it's a little.
I think you got to get these kickoff rules dialed in a little bit.
Were you guys a fan of it last night?
I didn't even.
I wasn't.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, I didn't watch a minute of it.
I just watched the kickoff stuff, and it was.
I can see one team I could see one team trying to just pick up. I think it starts obviously in the preseason. They'll pick up a female kicker in the preseason, be that team that gets that rub. Oh, yeah. So I'm saying 2-3 years.
All right. Thanks, Lummy.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Is lingerie football still a thing?
I don't.
I think it quietly went away.
We woke ourselves out of that.
They rebranded it for the last couple of years. It was called Legends Football League, and they changed the uniforms a little bit so it wasn't clearly lingerie. But now I don't know.
We woke out, didn't we?
No,
I don't know. That might still be around.
You know what I'm surprised is still a thing that hasn't woked out?
What's that?
Let me use the term right. Micro wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that hasn't woked itself out.
Social media, it's bigger than ever. People love the little people.
Let's see. It looks like it might be LFL is still. Yep.
What's the last post?
So you're looking at the
July
LFL, which is
24th.
what, Lingerie Football League?
July 24th, 23.
Okay, so yeah.
So yeah, it's a year old.
Yeah.
think
And
it's done.
that post in particular was talking about they had just released the entire 2010 season for streaming on their platform.
Looks like
Legends Football League 2013 to 2019.
Yeah, this will not be holding the 2020 season.
Oh, so they've been done.
Yeah.
Has it been that long?
But that doesn't make sense because we just talked about the Instagram post that showed 2021.
The league did not announce plans for a 2023 season and
There you
later
go.
updated their website plans to announce 2024. This was later updated again to indicate a 2025 schedule to be announced October 15th, 2024.
So they may be coming back. They may look at that photo. You see,
Wow.
that is
Hold on.
perfection.
I mean, this was the league at its high point for sure. I think this is when they really had the uniforms dialed in. Teams were color coordinated.
That's when it was the Lingerie Football League, probably not the Legends Football League.
Yeah,
I think they were still wearing those uniforms in the Legends. Yeah, that's the LFL logo. 2013, 2019. That photo's got to be.
Look at those quads on that girl closest to us.
Hold on,
Wow.
you got to think the LFL. They never changed because Legends Football League and Lingerie Football League are
go down to the teams.
So this was
our closest one would be Atlanta. They
Go
used to
down a
have
little
Tampa.
more. They used to have Tampa
I
was a
thought
good
there
ass
was,
team
yeah.
in the LFL.
Jacksonville Breeze.
Tampa
Right,
Breeze.
yeah.
The Tampa
Tampa
Breeze.
Breeze.
Yeah, if you click on that, it might show you how many championships they won. They were apparently one of the best teams.
I kind of miss that.
Yeah, of
Arena
course you miss
football.
it.
Like now that
general?
it's gone, you
Like
know?
gimmick football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now that it's gone, like in the moment I didn't appreciate it, but now that it's gone, I'm like, that arena football, the lingerie football, like I kind of miss all that.
You know what this reminds me of that era from the early 2000s, late 90s where everything was extreme. Everything was skateboarding, everything was motorsports, everything was fucking rollerblading and the extreme XFL. Everything was fucking extreme. It had like an edge to it.
Fear factor.
And like
That
this
type
was
of
just
shit.
one of those gimmicks from that time.
Like the XFL.
Yeah, that they really don't do anymore. Bra and panty matches in the WWE. Like they don't do that stuff anymore. That's an era that seemingly was short.
Come on out to Daytona Bike Week. We got
There you go.
coleslaw wrestling.
Mud wrestling,
Well,
yeah.
like-
Yeah,
gravy
they do
wrestling.
coleslaw.
We got the big girls in the gravy division.
Well, it's kind of like Colton said. Everyone's offended. I mean, Bubba came up with a great idea for the Big Girls National.
Oh, that was so much fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
He's talked about wanting to bring it back.
The
I would love
views,
to.
the views online were good too. I think if you do something like that and you got to find some like curve models, some girls who really, really, really stunt that shit. Like you can't. I don't know. It's got to be, which it is, but it's got to be like a big endearing thing.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was. I like the Big Girl Nationals. If we could do another round of that, I would absolutely love it. I love being involved. I love the setup. I loved everything about it. And of course the payoff. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. See, it was a good time, right, Colton?
It was.
Speaking of more payoff with Colton, Colton is pretty much just his whole thing. I had a question before you got rid of us.
So we're talking about the video, of which if you haven't seen it yet, which I'm sure most people have, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, search, the Bubba Army. But mainly it's on Facebook, and that's where it's got the most views. It's nearing 500,000. So please check it out if you haven't. Share it amongst your friends.
I was going to bring up this little part. This is where I had a question for you.
No Iraqi here, sir. I'm
No
born and
Iraqi.
raised in America.
That was just
Go on,
happened.
Iraqi.
So at the end here,
Get out of here.
this video cuts off a little before, but the owner looks like he's walking back to you.
Yep.
So is he telling you like, hey, get out of here?
No, he was just keeping an eye on me. Because I was leaving at that point. I'm leaving. I'm getting back in my truck. I tell homeboy to get his panties out of a wad. And I'm walking back to my truck. I will say.
No, did you talk to the owner or talk to your before you got in the car and left?
I didn't talk to anybody. I screamed. It doesn't make me look good.
What'd you do? La 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 la.
No, I screamed specifically at the old man and his wife. I told him that he was a little bitch for acting like this and quit acting like a little bitch. And where I really wanted to get him, this doesn't make me look good at all, dude. This doesn't make me look good at all. So I told him he's a bitch and he's a little bitch and blah blah blah. And then I called his wife a cunt.
Mm. You called his wife?
Yeah, I called her a cunt.
Is that when she was hiding behind the wall?
It was right after I turned the video off. And I was like, yo, you're a fucking bitch, dude, for acting like this, and your wife's a fucking cunt. I can't believe y'all act like this. I was screaming it very loud to the point where when I left there, going into Shipshewana up to see the Amish people, I had to stop at the CVS and get some Ricolas because I had a sore throat.
Did they say anything back, or did the owner say anything back to you?
I'll punch you in the fucking chops.
Honestly, Lummy, I didn't give a fuck. I was yelling so loud that I wouldn't hear if they were going to say anything back to me. I was just screaming how he's a bitch and his wife's a cunt, and I got in the car and fucking left.
Now, what did your girlfriend do at the time?
I think she was in the middle of a work call.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, so you could probably be heard in the background.
Probably. She's in the middle of a work call and her fucking man's over there yelling, you fucking cunt! Yeah, that wasn't good. That was not good.
Do you feel better though? When you pulled away, that you like kind of gave him that last little bit?
Kind of, but like, of course, looking back, hindsight's always 20/20. I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do this? I should have did this. So,
what would you have done differently?
When he attacked me, I wouldn't have mentioned anything about the police.
You're talking about, I think it was right here.
You will get arrested. You will get arrested.
Get that goddamn camera the other way.
Who do you think is the most?
Get out of here.
Who do you think is the most? Don't touch my phone, sir. You will get
the other way.
Who do you think is the most?
Get out of here.
I like that lady's.
Who do you think is the most? Don't touch my phone, sir. You will get arrested.
That part.
You will get arrested. You will get arrested, sir.
I'll punch you. Get that fucking camera off of me, asshole.
Have you ever heard of Bubba the Love Sponge?
You ever heard of a knuckle sandwich?
A Bubba the Love Sponge.
A Bubba the Love Sponge.
I have Bubba the Love Sponge.
I'll punch you in the fucking chops. It's still one of my favorite things I've ever heard.
So
like the knuckle sandwich line was good, but
was there anything?
As I'm recording them though, I'm so happy because I know this is what I want. And to peel back the curtain even more, dude. So I did all my interviews in Warsaw, right? Center Lake Pavilion, downtown Warsaw. I do all that, okay?
Yeah.
And now it's T-Mobile Tuesday, and we all know I like free stuff, right? And I have T-Mobile.
Of course.
So I open my T-Mobile Tuesday app, and it's a free pickleball set. So I actually go up to the T-Mobile a little bit further north past this car wash to get my free pickleball set. Well, once I leave the T-Mobile, I'm thinking I should go back to that car wash. It was full. Every bay, I think there was like 4 or 5 bays. Every bay was full of people. I can literally hit start and work my way down and hit every single bay. So when I leave T-Mobile, I'm thinking, I got to go back under the interstate that I got to use to get to Shipshewana, whatever the fuck. And I'm thinking, you know what? Just screw it. Screw the fucking car wash. And I go, you know what? No. If I said I'm going to do the car wash video, I need to fucking do it. So I went there. When I pull in, everybody's gone except for this couple. So then it goes through my mind again. You know what? Fuck it. You know, this is the only people left. There's no sense in doing it. And then once again, my other shoulder's like, no, you dumbass. You fucking drove over here. Get the fucking content. So this was literally my last video of the day before I left Warsaw. And as I'm recording it, in my mind, I'm going, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes. I got a fucking raging hard on for this video.
Now, there's like a little edit. I'm sure there's not too much in between, but was there anything said or like before this guy comes out? Or is
so
he
if you watch the
there?
if you watch the full video on YouTube, I would literally just hit start and I would go. So there was no like talking to people beforehand. There was no like, approving, hey, can I use you for an interview? No, I would literally just step out the car, camera rolling, and walk up to him. I started with the gentleman and his wife. Obviously, the owner or the attendant of the car wash heard a little bit of commotion, and he was there rather quickly. But no, when I first started, you'll see the owner of the car wash is not in the shot because he was not there.
At least he was nice about it.
Yeah, he was cool. And like he wanted to know what I was doing, and obviously I just went straight for it again. Like, you ever heard of the most famous man in Warsaw, Indiana?
What is Marlboro Lights or Marlboro Reds?
Pall Malls or something. Yeah. I thought it was the funniest thing though. Last week we were watching this, and you start talking to him, and he points to his ear. He's like, "I can't hear you," and he's got 2 fucking headphones in that he couldn't bother to take out. He's like, "Oh, just speak up! I couldn't hear you with my 2 headphones in."
Let me not take the 2 headphones that are just like the little tiny ones, like.
His little earbuds. Oh, by the way, Brian from Philly, $10 on the YouTube. Colton is a gangster.
Let's see, 618.
Neil Mount Plaisir.
What's up, Neil Mount Plaisir?
Hey, we got to keep Colton going. So if I need to send an extra package to Bubba or extra money, I'll do that because all his stuff that he does is just the best. And also, pest control guys got to stick together. So he's my boy, and we'll keep him. You tell me what I need to do so he has extra money or whatever. I'll take care of him.
Oh, perfect.
That's all I have to say.
Sweet. Yeah, Colton's got some good pest control.
I appreciate that, Neil. And, of course, thank you. You're right. Us pest control guys got to stick together, so thank you. No, there's nothing extra.
We're kind of the lower rung of, you got trash guy and pest control guy. We're on the bottom, dude.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I can see that because, Colton talks to his stories that he talks about, the women that bend over in front of him, wearing nighties.
Easy.
Oh. My bad. See, it's like pool cleaner.
Have a great weekend.
All right, you too.
Yeah, when I did pest control, it was fun, dude. I did apartments. I've walked in on naked women. I've also walked in on men jacking it. Yeah, so I've seen it all.
Oh, so I guess we got a kayfabe the other?
I would prefer to.
Oh, okay.
Just for now.
Bend over, see something happening. It's kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
I got it. Now, what did you do when you saw the guy jacking?
Shut the door and told him I'd be back at my last stop in about 30 minutes. Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I'll make you my last stop, sir. 30 minutes, I'll be back. 30 minutes, I'll be back.
What was he doing? Just sitting there on
Dude, I knock on the door. Pest control.
Sitting on the couch?
Pest control. After the 3rd time, I got the keys. I open the door. I start walking in. Pest control, hello. Pest control, hello. Office maintenance. Pest control, hello. And dude was just sitting there. He had it on the big screen. And
was it loud?
No, it was just averagely. It was probably average.
But still through the speakers.
Yeah, oh yeah, through the TV speakers.
I'll be honest with you. I don't give a fuck where you live, dude. Watching TV on the big screen through the speakers is unhinged behavior. Porn.
Yeah.
Porn.
Now, so when you watch porn, it's a headphone thing, right?
I feel like it has to be.
I would agree.
So wait, what was this guy watching at headphones? What was this guy watching?
I don't remember, dude. It was so quick.
You just looked at it right.
It was so quick. The
dick?
first thing I see is him because his TV's against the wall on the right. I walk through the door. His TV's against the wall on the right. Oh. His couch is against the wall on the left. So when I walk in, the first thing I see is a man sitting on the couch. And you know what? This motherfucker, come to think about it, he didn't even have his. Now I get it, but if you live by yourself and you're already gonna have your porn playing through the TV speakers. Why would you not go through to take everything off? He just had his pants around his ankles, t-shirt still on.
He was trying to do it quick.
Yeah.
But if you already got it on the big screen.
Was he like a 67-year-old man or was he like a 20-year-old?
Yeah, 50s, yeah.
Okay, so he had little gray pubes and stuff like that.
He's probably watching a VHS tape.
Probably.
That's why it was on the TV.
Probably.
Now, when you went back, was he there?
Yeah.
Was it an uncomfortable, what's up, man?
I didn't really talk to him. I was just like, hey, I'm back. And I went in, and at that time, we did kitchen and bathrooms was what we were spraying for. I went in, sprayed the kitchen, sprayed the bathroom, got the fuck out of there.
Did he follow you around, or he make himself scarce?
Nah, he kind of just stayed where he was. He stayed put.
So from the perspective, I'm sorry, Lemmy. From the perspective of a guy that would go into people's houses, and do service or whatever, is it annoying when people follow you around, or would you prefer them to just sit still and act like you're not even there?
Yeah, I don't like when you're following me around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you think he was able to finish once you left?
I gave him 30 minutes. Come on now. You can I think so. The good one though was when I walked in, there was one of those ones where you walk in the front door and it's a long hallway, and then on the very end of the very side is the men's and women's. So it's like a 1-bedroom apartment, but the bathroom's not attached to the room, you know what I mean? You have to cross the hallway to get to the bathroom. And I walk in, I'm knocking on the door, pest control. I finally walk in. She must have been in the shower, didn't hear. So as I'm opening the door, she's coming from the shower, walking across her little hallway to the bedroom, and she's got a little towel on. And, dude, she was so shocked that the towel fell, right? And I swear to God, Mom's life, her towel falls, right? And I said, oh, my God, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I'll be back. And you know what she tells me? You've already seen me at this point. Just come in and do what you got to do.
Mount Plaisir, $10. Super chat, true stories.
I wish she would have stayed out there and let me keep, gandering. But she's like, no, just do what you got to do. And she went into her bedroom and closed the door.
Yeah,
so
maybe she was saying like, you do what you got to do, like follow me into the bedroom.
I don't think so.
No, she wanted that shit done now.
Yeah,
she
like,
didn't want you to come back later because
No.
then it's super awkward when you got to come back later.
Yeah,
Was she an attractive lady or?
Oh yeah. And she's like, just you've already seen me at this point. Just do what you got to do. And meanwhile, I'm in there fucking like, I'm gonna put the bait. Let me put the dust. Let me put the spray. Trying to take my sweet fucking time.
Well,
Yeah.
so hoping she comes back out.
Of course, dude. Of course.
How quick was your masturbation guy when he went back?
I mean, I went back 30 minutes later. I don't know
know.
how quick he was, but
No.
he was done already.
What I mean is like when you went back in, you said you were setting up.
Oh, dude, yeah, his shit didn't even get sprayed. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Were you just throwing fucking traps and you're like, I'm out?
Traps take too long. I went in there with the fucking B&G and sprayed a little underneath the sink and sprayed behind the toilet and got the fuck out. Meanwhile, the woman's getting fucking spray here. But you know what? Hot women get treatment everywhere. When I went to the car wash recently, I go through the car wash. My fucking truck's covered in bugs. They put the hose and send me through. The lady behind me, dude, they take their sweet time getting out the dryer sheets, getting all the fucking love bugs off the front, doing all this extra services for the same price. And I'm like, why the fuck do they get all the extra services?
Colton, listen.
We pull around to the vacuums and I see why. It's because she's fucking hot and got her jugs hanging out.
It's not. It's that may be a little bit, but listen, Colton. I got a beat up truck. Your truck is beating the fuck out of it. They're like, listen, this dickhead must have got a free car wash somewhere because look at the way he's keeping his truck.
Actually, ironically, my dents are fucking clean. I pay the monthly fee for the car wash, and I go through as often as I can.
Yeah, but your dents are just. I mean, your truck is falling apart. I mean, you still got your old company's logo up there, which I was joking with your buddies about. They're saying you're probably just too lazy to pull it off.
I'm not lazy. That's not the reason being, but okay.
Why is it?
You want to be honest with you? I'm glad you brought it up. Like, for real. I have a magnet on the back of my truck. With
It's a magnet? They thought it was stickers.
No, it's a magnet.
Oh, that's even worse.
And when you pull it off, my paint and the dirt and everything behind that magnet is a little discolored. With that being said, I would love that magnet to get new imaging on it and put a Bub Army logo on it and put like where you can follow us.
I'm sure Rhett's guy can do that. His uncle.
I mean, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, Lummy. If I don't want to pay for it, like I'll willingly drive around with the Bub Army, a big, whatever it is, 2 foot by 3 foot magnet on the back of my truck.
You gonna put a QR code on it?
Whatever needs to be done, but I'm just letting you know that I'm not funding it.
Well, we know that, Colton.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Maybe you can talk to Rhett and see if you can get that done.
Possibly.
I would talk to my union rep, but I'm not going to. I would go straight to the source now.
No, I'm just saying, see if Rhett's uncle can do that.
Yeah, I'll see if it can get done. I'll do work out, of course.
I'm just saying if
out
you
all
can do
details,
the magnets.
Find out how much it would be, all that stuff first, and then bring it to who I need to bring it to, probably Bubba, with like, hey, this is a magnet. This is what it looks like with a photo on the back of my truck. This is what I want to do. It's whatever, $70. Would you want to sponsor this for me? And I'll drive around to the back of my truck. Yes, no.
I think Drunk Kim is like, she loves you. So, and I think Rainbow Rick is the one that.
Yeah, but did you forget that Drunk Kim Rainbow Rick is not really.
Yeah, but they
together?
still own. They still like. I think. Still,
do they?
You want to talk about why Just Kim has been donating so much money lately?
Because she's drunk.
I don't think.
You think she's giving Bubba his cut of the bootleg magnet? She's been.
They still operate that business together? I don't think they do.
I thought they did.
Yeah, I'll find out.
I think it was a Tarpons game before last. She was giving out magnets.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
wanted to make a joke about it, but I didn't want to get anybody any heat.
There's no heat.
Because I know how Bubba feels about bootleg merchandise.
Oh.
But it's just Kim.
It's just Kim. Yeah.
I'm not trying to get anybody any trouble.
And Group of Lip says she's working at the dollhouse, so I mean, who knows?
Whoa!
She's not working at the dollhouse.
Yeah, what the fuck? I didn't say that.
She's got that young dude that she's going around with.
Oh.
Younger.
Yeah, he's working at
younger dude.
What's the mail club?
Chippendales.
Yeah, that's where he's at.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Oh, I'll close this little thing out here. Are you ever going back to Indiana, by the way?
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. Shelby's family lives up there, so we'll be back.
What, Fort Wayne?
Correct.
Oh, there you go. I hope you go back up there and you do a couple more interviews and you run into. Oh, this guy may actually kill you at this point.
Yeah.
From all the heat that Bubba says he's. Because if he was going to give you a knuckle sandwich,
real?
I think he'll literally probably. Instead of coming at you, I think he'll, instead of saying punch you, he's just going to fucking take his baseball bat and just beat the shit out of you.
What's the
So on Facebook, this lady commented, Should I say her name or no? It's on public. Okay, no, I won't. So somebody commented on Facebook and with all caps and goes, "This man is my neighbor," with like the laughing emojis, the laughing crying emojis. So the Bubba Love Sponge show comments back and goes, "Is he that mean to his neighbors?" ? So this is her response here. Here we go. "We just moved in by him last June. They gave us tomatoes like once, but also got salty at me to mow the lawn while I was moving. Second day here, shrug. He has a dickish rep around where we live, but he's nice, I guess, sometimes. Our family avoids them mostly because, like, it's known that he's kind of mean. The whole interaction caught me so off guard, though. I'm so sorry they acted like that towards y'all. Or towards you, sorry. Towards you." So yeah, apparently this is a thing.
I'll punch you in the fucking chops is what I'll do.
I'm waiting for him to respond on Facebook.
Yeah.
Who?
This fucking old motherfucker.
Oh, the man.
Because the neighbor probably said, "Hey, your video of your interactions up," and he's probably you know that Betsy and him are on fucking Facebook.
Yeah, and what did Bubba say the Warsaw population was?
Well, Warsaw was
10,000.
15,000, I think.
Okay, and this guy lives in the little small fucking town smaller than that.
Yeah, I think I looked at it. It's like 520.
So, I mean, at 500,000 views, it's safe to say that, not safe to say, but this guy might have seen it.
Well, if his neighbor fucking saw
That's
it,
what
then
I'm
yeah.
saying.
I wonder if they got like, I bet you they do. I don't know if you're up to speed on like the Facebook drama groups, but I bet they got a Warsaw neighborhood group up there.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, but that guy's not joining the
Warsaw Moms group.
Like when I was in Columbus visiting Sumo, he turned me on to the Columbus page. Now, not that I'm going to join it because I don't have anything to really do with Columbus, Indiana, but he showed me the Columbus page and we talked about it and everything going on there. And everywhere has someone.
And you get to see people airing out dirty laundry, calling out bad business, showing love for good business, of course. That's kind of what it's for. But my girlfriend, she shows me all the time the one on Plant City, and there's some good shit on the Plant City forums.
Well, I mean, we know a couple people that live in Plant City.
Is it in English in Plant City or no?
I'm talking, well, at least the people we know from Plant City.
It's like a 50-50 shot.
Actually, you got like a whole different demographic of the Plant City people we know. We got Macho Man, and we got Hootie.
Oh. See,
and Juan. Don't forget Juan.
Who?
Juan.
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly where Hootie's at, but I would consider him more Sefner. He's more on brand to Sefner, I think.
Yeah, he's a Methner boy.
Well,
yeah.
I guess, okay, his former house was Plant City.
Right.
His family home.
Yeah, I mean, I think his parents live in Plant City. Yeah, so I'm still putting him in Plant City. Because he always liked going to the Duke's Brew House, which is Plant City.
What about that one dude that used to help Bubba out, that Scooter dude?
He didn't really help us out. He was here one time.
Was he a Plant City boy too?
He is a Plant City guy.
I don't think he's a Plant City boy.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the show much anymore.
No, I don't think so either.
He doesn't win. Okay.
Never
mind.
I don't even fucking remember what I was going to say.
Sorry, I was just his instability
okay.
got me thrown off.
It's okay, I get it.
He's not very stable.
No, it's okay. Yeah,
Wasn't he gonna shoot a plane or some shit?
What?
No,
the last thing I remember hearing about was the Dollar General cricks.
No, he called in one time before. He threatened, I think, his ex-wife
to shoot a plane, right, or something like that, or like I think he got arrested for shooting a plane, or
yeah,
I think he was in for a while and then he got out.
I don't know. All I know is today in chat, Hootie came in and said, "I'm waiting for that apology show."
Oh yeah, I bet.
But there was breaking news over the weekend or over the week with Hootie and Carrie Underwood.
Well, he might be moving. He might be living a life on the road with American Idol.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. But the show that he was gonna go up and see her VIP, the Panama City Beach show, has been canceled.
Why?
They canceled it. I don't know why.
Probably the weather.
But yeah, I saw.
Wasn't it supposed to be this weekend? Because if it was, then they 100% canceled it because of the weather.
No, I think it was toward the end of the month. It was something I read.
It's Panama City too. I don't know why I'm thinking south.
Yeah, no, Panama City Beach. Yeah. No, they were supposed to be like Garth Brooks and Carrie Underwood. They canceled it for something. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't the weather.
Oh, what a shame.
So I mean, it kind of delays him out a little bit longer. So I don't know what show we're gonna apologize because she's going back to Vegas and doing
We're going to apologize because we made fun of him for dating Carrie Underwood and making up a rumor as if it's not true. But we're going to apologize when we find out that it is true, that he is indeed dating her.
I know, but
yeah, brother, until we get sufficient evidence, which is, a fucking photograph and a probably verbal response from Carrie Underwood herself, I can't take back anything that we've said. I can't live with myself taking back what we've said, knowing that this guy is getting scammed out of the amount of money that he is.
I would even be content if I just saw Hootie's little ass in the background on American Idol sitting right behind Carrie Underwood. I would say, oh, they're legit. She got him out there.
I would take it if he went to a meet and greet and she at least like
well, even then, if it was an obvious meet and greet picture. I don't know. I need something. I need something substantial.
That's
because
what I told him. Then we'll give him
there
the
are
apology
very,
show.
very simple and effective ways that would only take 5 to 10, maybe 8 hours at most to figure out if he was legitimately talking to Carrie Underwood. If they talk as much as he says they do,
I can't
then we
believe we're
can
having this conversation.
I seriously can't believe we are either. I can't believe we're giving it this much this publicity.
All I was saying is that he was in chat today saying that he's going to have us all do an apology show.
Yeah, K5 kid.
Yeah,
it's always a K5 show.
Yeah, okay. What do you all think about Tara being in this week?
She was good. She brought in a lot of money.
Yep, I thought so too.
I mean, I guess you could say that the number one show, if you want to rank him in the top 3 shows, if you go off of probably the money, would have been Brian 1, 2 Tara, and 3 today with Dr. Ben.
Yeah, probably today.
Damn, dude, that's a good week.
It is a good week. Yeah, I mean, next week is your boy Tuttle.
Yes, he's in.
199 coming up.
199 is coming up next weekend, August. What is it?
Like a week from today, you're saying, or 2 weeks from today?
Week from today, so it'd be August 9th.
August 9th.
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Well, I was gonna say, please give me a text if you're gonna be coming to that August 9th show, so I know who's gonna be coming, so I can start making a list now.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Rhett. You will also be tomorrow. Pretty much the races, Bubba Raceway Park, or whatever they call it nowadays. But also, the little doggy that you have is going to be racing. First time.
Yeah, the
Wiener National.
Rescheduled Dog Days of Summer, the annual running of the Wiener National, is going to be tomorrow. And Scout, the BRN's very own, will be in the running. She's got her game day jersey ready to go. She is going to be Scout. The Bubba Army logo on it. There's flames. She is number 420. And I'm very excited. She has been working her ass off. We've been running practice sprints. We've been swimming. She's been swimming. And she's been bulking up a little bit, but I think it's ultimately going to help her out. I think she's got a good advantage, too, because she's a little bit bigger than a miniature dachshund, and she's a little smaller than a standard. So she doesn't have that weight that a standard has. She's right at about 14 pounds.
Oh, nice.
And she doesn't have, the lack of strength that a miniature would have. So I'm trying to be as, what's the word I'm looking for?
Positive?
Positive. I'm trying to be as realistic as I can about her chances. And I don't have a ton of prior experience, but I've watched a couple of wiener dog races, and I think she's going to smoke them.
Well, speaking of smoking, Colton, are you going to go up to the Wiener Dog Nationals?
Yeah, depending on maybe.
Yeah, we got to see if it's gonna.
I want to check the weather myself and stuff like that.
There goes Colton, jinxing it again.
No, it's not even Colton. I mean, Bubba had talked to us this morning. I don't even know if he said it on the air or not.
He didn't. That's
he's going to be. Yeah, he's going up to the track today to check out the conditions, and if it's too much to manage between today and tomorrow, he may call it as soon as tonight. But we just got to wait and see.
So, but if not, I'll be there. It's obviously tomorrow, Saturday, August 3rd, the Dog Days of Summer, featuring the 604 late models, modified street stocks, V8 Thunder stocks, mod lights, and the 4.6 Fords.
The great airtight ski pole said peanut butter on your balls may encourage the dog to run faster.
There you go.
Can we bet on her at
Speedway or Bubba Raceway Park?
If you want to go check my bookie, they might have props, might have some odds for tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yeah, maybe.
So check that out. Rhett, you'll probably be obviously filming that, getting video up for next week.
Yeah, I think we'll be live on YouTube for the race itself, and then we'll try and bring the camera and get some video too.
Yeah, so check that out. Colton, are you doing anything this weekend if you don't go to the races?
No, sir. No plans this weekend.
All right. Well, Rhett, how about you?
No. Wiener Dog race on Saturday. If that gets rained out, I might... I actually got a text from Big Country this week. We might go check out a card show or two.
Oh, nice. Where? Here locally?
Yeah, there is a couple in Tampa this weekend, and then there's a trade show at a shop in Tampa on Saturday. So if it gets rained out, I might go to that trade thing, and then Sunday probably go check out the show.
Nice. Well, we got a lot of rain coming this weekend, so I know Macho Man right now is out sandbagging the whole building, I think. So we should probably get out there and check on him. But everyone, check out.
Real quick, everybody, please just take 2 seconds, like literally right this second. Just hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you.
Yeah, it helps
Please,
out more than you know.
Yes, it does.
Up. That's all.
Thank you. Yeah, and go to btls411.com and go vote for us on Best of the Bay. You'll see all the categories. Get on that. Check out everything on your YouTube, your Rumble, and just keep for the alert in case Rhett does go live. And for all your great Bubba Army merchandise, go to Bubba Army Shop, Bubba Army Store, BubbaArmyMerch.com. And you know what? I'll be doing the goat report tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be preparing them for their little flood that's going to happen because the pond is very overflowed at this point. So actually, I got to go out there and fix the pump because Macho Man is probably gone now. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And yeah, check out Bubba Army HQ for all your Bubba old school that you want to listen to this weekend. If you've already been all caught up and everything else, check that out. Colton, Rhett, have a safe trip up to Ocala. Good luck to Scout. Colton, I'm glad you don't have too much heat anymore.
Yes, thank you, Bubba Army. I love you all, and thank you, Bubba.
Everyone have a great and safe weekend. We will be back here Monday morning, 6 a.m. Thank you, guys.